Welcome back, everybody, to George's Miniature Cars and another Truckin' Tuesday Team Transport European cars this time. And last time I showed my American cars, and this time I want to show you some very cool European cars that I have in the Team Transport. So let's take a closer look at what I got. All right, this is the first one I want to show you, and it's the Fiat 131 Abarth. Abarth. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but it comes with a second-story lorry, and it's a very cool two-car transporter. And well, you could probably fit three if you had a really short one, but this is really neat, and I like it very much. And Matchbox came out with the Fiat 131 Abarth, sorry. And well, this is really neat because, as you can see, you have the folding ramp, and you have to slide it up to make it come down. There you go there. And then the car, well, it will roll out. Oh, yeah. Well, with the car, it has this plastic blister to keep the car in the package. Now, let's see. I'll have to take that blister out, so hang on a sec. All right, to take the car out of this blister, you have to actually slide it out from the side. So that keeps it well protected in the package. But look at this. How cool is that? So we'll take a look at the chassis. Copyright 2022, so it came out in 23. Absolutely cool die cast, and you do have a roll cage in the back. And we'll look inside. Now, the fender unit is in yellow, so that's why you see the yellow floorboards there. But this is really nice. Cool tampos on the back for the taillights, and on the side here, and then go around front. So very nice looking there. Very cool little die cast. And well, here's the transporter. We'll put that aside. And this is really nice. Now, we do have some plastic here for the top portion, and the bottom section is metal, and along with the body. And here we have the bottom there. Very nice little die cast. And it goes great with the car. And so let's look at the next one, another European model. Okay, the truck is the Fleet Flyer, and they've issued this many times before. Then we have the very cool Alfa Romeo 155 V6 Ti. And it's a really cool little car. I absolutely love older Alfa Romeos and even newer ones. So let's have a look at the casting. All right, check out the chassis first, and copyright 2021. And very nice there. And you got the exhaust, which are a plastic piece, part of the interior unit. And great graphics on this one. Love it in red. Those wheels are very nice. Very nice tampos on it. And it's got a full roll cage in this one. And let's see, it is left-hand drive. And very nice tampos on the back. So that's a very cool casting here. And of course, the Fleet Flyer, did I say? Hang on a second. And here we have the Fleet Flyer. And as you can see, 2017, so it's been out for a while. But the graphics are just perfect. I love it in red with the white graphics. And then you got the 6-spoke wheels on it. And very nice transporter here. And then we have the ramp that comes down. And I still got the plastic in there, so when you put it back in the package, the car doesn't get totally swallowed up. And you can take that out, no problem, and then you can put it back in if you want, and drive the truck around with the car. Anyways, well, let's go to some British vehicles. Okay, we have the very cool Hot Wheels Rally Hauler, and it's hauling the MG Metro 6R4, and a very cool and lesser known rally car, but MG actually did very well with this casting, well, this car, and Hot Wheels did a very cool version of this one. And here we have it here. So let's take a little closer look at the casting. And of course, we show the chassis. So a 2021 copyright MG Metro 6R4. A very cool rally car. Now, North American rally enthusiasts probably didn't see this much, but over in Europe, it was actually quite popular, and the tampos are just absolutely perfect on it. And very cool wheels. And this is a great little casting. And well, here we have the Hot Wheels Rally Hauler, and it comes with a separate trailer. So for team transport, you get actually 3 pieces, which are very cool. And well, if you watch my American cars, you'll see that this trailer was featured in those ones. And here we have Hot Wheels Rally Hauler, and copyright 2020. So this one's been around for a long time, and very cool. It's you know, a non-licensed vehicle, and well, top portion a rack, which is in plastic, body's in metal, and well, it doesn't look like any particular type of van, but more likely a European van of some sort, I guess. But that's very cool there. Now we'll look at another version of this van with the trailer, but another very cool car. All right, another version with the 1970 Rover P6 Group 2. And this would be a, well, it's not a rally car, but it's a road racing car. And I love the Rover. And now this one is far from stock, and it's a very cool racing version that, well, I've never really seen before. But you people in Europe, England, will be more familiar with it than I am. So let me know what this one is all about. But it's very cool casting by Hot Wheels. And so here's the chassis here. And Group 2, I'm not familiar with that racing series in Europe. And it's copyright 2022, so it was a new for 2023. And very cool. Beautiful casting, and this one is right-hand drive. And of course no bumpers because it's a racing vehicle. And anyways, that was really cool. I love Rovers, and it would be nice if Hot Wheels came up with a stock Rover. And I don't think they have, but it's a very cool car nonetheless. And of course, the same trailer in white. And of course, this one, which is in a different livery, red, white, and blue. Well, British colors, let's say. And so that's really neat. Love that one. And then we'll go to another cool British car, and a new casting that just came out recently. All right, we got the 2023 Land Rover Defender 110. And this is a really cool casting. Now, I've seen these new Land Rovers on the street, and well, they're different, and they're pretty cool. And we have the very cool Jaguar Mark 1. And I absolutely love the Jaguars. And this is a very cool sedan. And well, of course, it's got the same trailer as the last two, but in black now. And so let's have a look at the Jaguar. All right, the Jaguar Mark 1. And it's a 2023 casting as well. So both of these were new for 2024. And very nice. I love these old Jaguars. They were very cool cars. And well, it's basically a stock version, but in a racing livery. Race cat. Very cool. Love this one. So I showed you the chassis already. And the black trailer. And we'll take this one off. And because it's got four wheels, it stands there without a stabilizer in the front. And so here's the 2023 Land Rover Defender 110. 2024, so it's a brand new casting for, well, I think it was the end of 24, maybe new for 25, but there we go there. Very nice. I love this casting. And it looks like a actual real rider. And we look around front. Very, very cool casting. I love this one. And we look around the outside. So very nice there. So let's put this back with the trailer. And there you go. Love this one. So let's look at some German team transports. First of all, the truck is not German. It was used before in, well, the AAR CUDA. But we're carrying this very cool Baja Bug. This one is called Wide Open, the cab. There you go. And the Bug is very cool. I love this one. So let's look at the bottom here. Now this is 2018, so this one's been around for a long time, the Baja Bug. It's a very cool casting. Love it a lot. And if you're a Beetle fan, well, this is one of the cool ones to find. And then, of course, the Wide Open, and it's copyright 2018. And very cool livery, down south bugging. So, and well, okay, well, it's an American casting basically with you know, Baja style bugs that we get over here, but it's essentially a European vehicle. And well, let's look to the next one, and it's a Porsche that's very cool. All right, this is beautiful. The 60 Porsche 906 Carrera 6. So 66 Porsche 906 Carrera 6. And it's got the carry-on, which is another, you know, fantasy casting basically from Hot Wheels, but it's a very cool ramp truck. And I love these older Porsche race cars. So let's have a closer look. So of course, let's look at the chassis first. 66 Porsche 906 Carrera 6. 2023, so it was a new casting for 2024, but very, very cool casting, and very simple details on it, but this was a very cool endurance racing Porsche, I do believe. If you know more about this car, let me know in the comments. But absolutely cool. Love it. And then the carry-on. So this is 2017. This one's been around for a while and it's been issued so many times. And like I said, fantasy casting. I don't know what kind of truck it's supposed to represent, but it was a very cool combo with this Porsche. And let's look at another very cool Porsche I absolutely love. All right, here we have the very cool Porsche 959. This is 1986 model. Now, the Porsche 959 actually was criticized way back when it came out because it was considered too perfect. The 959, it was so far advanced for its age, I guess, and well, it could do everything just perfect. The 959, anybody could get in and be a professional driver because the car was so technologically advanced that, with all the bells and whistles, and anybody could drive it. And like I said, it did everything for you, and even a bad driver could drive it fast. And it had, like I said, all the new modern technology. But it was a very cool car. You couldn't get it in North America. It was only available in Europe. And then they went rally racing with it. And so they made it an off-road style vehicle. And it was absolutely beautiful. And now, Porsche, this isn't the first time they went off-road racing with it, with the 911. But this is a very cool casting. And this is 2019 copyright, so this casting has been out for a while. And this is, well, there you go, the information there. And very cool in the Brumos Porsche livery. And Brumos Porsche did very well with the road racing version. And then, well, this is the off-road version. And as you can see, you got the lights on the roof. And I'm not sure what that is on the roof, but anyways, and very nicely done. And so as a rally car, it did very well as well. And then we have this one. Okay, so we have the Euro Hauler, another fantasy casting in 2019, so it's been issued with many other vehicles. But a very cool looking van hauler. And the ramp comes down. And now, for those of you who are more familiar with this than I am in North America, let me know in the comments. I know BFD drives, he'll probably have more information on this. And so let's look at another German make, and this will be Mercedes. Now this is actually an authentic German racing team. And as you can see from the side, IWC Schaffenhauser Classic Racing Team. And we have the classic Mercedes 300 SL. And this is a very cool casting from Hot Wheels. Absolutely beautiful. I love these cars, the SL. This is the racing version, and here we have the chassis 2019. So this casting has been out for a while as well. Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Very cool. I absolutely love it. And I was really happy to find this one. And then we have, well, it is the same Euro hauler as the Porsche version. Very nice there. And of course in the black and silver livery. Gotta love that one. And then another one, another Mercedes, is the fabulous 1997 Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. And this was a very cool racing vehicle. And it comes with Fleet Street, okay, another fantasy casting from Mattel. But I absolutely love this Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. And this is copyright 2020, so this was a new for, well, 1997 Mercedes-Benz. Oh, let's focus here. What happened? So this is a new casting for 2020, and so it came out in 2021. And this is absolutely cool. I love this crazy looking bodywork. Now, there was nothing stock about this car, but it's so cool. Absolutely cool looking vehicle. And well, this was a crazy era when these cars were so fast, and some of them flew up in the air because of their bodywork, and they were so fast. And this is absolutely beautiful. And so here we have the casting here, which is 2021 copyright, Fleet Street. Very cool, all in black. And so we'll put that on the back. And let's zoom out here. So you gotta love classic Mercedes. And then the newest Mercedes I have is the very cool 2016 Mercedes AMG GT3. I absolutely love this car. Now, it came out in a coupe version first, but then when they did this kind of fastback looking version, I thought, how cool is that? So let's have a closer look at the car. All right, the chassis, 16 Mercedes AMG GT3, copyright 2017, so this casting's been out for a while. But I absolutely love this car. How cool is that? And great wheels on it. Another IWC Racing livery. And this is really cool. This is one of their wildest looking new supercars, I would call it. And very cool there. So let's look at the bottom. 16 Mercedes AMG, blah, blah, blah. You know? And then, of course, well, we got another Fleet Street. But it's got the IWC Racing livery on it. Very cool, black and silver. So it's nice that they have, well, essentially what Hot Wheels is doing, then and now. Then and now liveries. And so there we have it here. Oh, let's zoom out a bit. There we go. Wow, that's cool. Old and new, you gotta love it. So there's my team transport for European cars. Another Truckin' Tuesday. And so next week I'll show you my JDM cars. And I hope you enjoy this one. Hope you enjoy the next one. Hope you enjoyed my American Truckin' Tuesday team transport. So thank you very much for watching. And please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. I really want to get to 2,000 subscribers. And I'll catch you in the next one.